Alright, so before I start this video, I just want to say Happy International Women's Day to everyone who did not vote for Trump, to every woman who's not a trifling ass hoe, and except for a few people. Yeah, anywho, so before I get on with this video, because I know there's gonna be heat eventually, sooner or later, I don't fucking know, I don't care, I just want to say, when I say disrespectful or nasty shit, like any kind of disrespectful or nasty shit, I just want to say, first of all, that's my opinion, and I'm allowed to have that opinion, and second of all, I don't, mean it in, literal stance, I'm for real about it, because I just need y'all to know, this is just this persona that I put on for my commentary YouTube channel, because, entertainment, yeah! Or some shit like that. And second of all, I want to say at the very end of the day, this is still my mother and it's still my sister. I never actually mentioned anything about my sister, but my older sister or my sister, if you don't know, that older sister and sister are two completely different sisters. It's a reference. But my sister and I, are on talking terms again, which I highly doubt it's gonna last. Always fucking doesn't. So, and not to mention, I know there's gonna be, family members watching this, and they're gonna get snarky about it. I don't fucking care. I don't care. I really don't. Because y'all fucking suck. Anyways. So, honestly, if that's, what y'all wanted to hear, no, I'm not taking down the video. You can suck my fat fucking pussy lips. Not only that, I don't want anyone, getting off of the bad foot, because I see a lot of people are like, oh my god, that's so disrespectful, that's so fucking mean, you should fucking KYS, keys. I went through a lot with my mother, and y'all need to fucking realize that, especially when you endure, a lot of abuse and neglect, and especially when your mom abandons you at 10 for dick, and destroys her fucking marriage, I would, you would be fucking mad too, but at the very end of the day, she is my mother, and I'm not gonna disrespect her, but, I do like to make YouTube videos, and y'all bitches really ask for it, so. Not only that, I did promise y'all, quite a few lore drops, and, storytime videos, and literally videos in fucking general, because I have not uploaded, how many videos did I upload in 2024? Maybe, a good 4. Maybe 4 or 5 videos, and that's fucking insane. So, and I've been on a good roll. I think I'm at 3 videos, and that's in the start of the year. I don't even know. But anyways, I just wanted to let y'all know, don't take the insults or anything I say literal. I'm not I'm not that actually disrespectful. It's just a persona. Although I would say that shit. But, anyways, that's just a disclaimer. And the description will also have a more in-depth disclaimer. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe. You don't have to if you don't want to. So I was looking through my YouTube comments because I noticed on my last video where I talked about when my boyfriend was impersonated has been popping off. So first of all, I want to say thank you so much for 160 views. That may not seem a lot to people because people are just simply fucking greedy as shit and want a cloud chase. But personally, I'd probably quit YouTube if I got famous. I have my own opinion on that. If you want to go ahead and want to know why, you can go ahead and ask away. I'll make a video on it, but y'all probably gonna it's probably gonna end up getting controversial, because what the fuck isn't controversial in 2025? TikTok has rotted y'all's brains. Alright, to the least important part. So I was looking at my YouTube comments on that video, and I noticed a comment, and it ended up getting removed by YouTube, so that's funny. It was a lol cow has been born. I think a lol cow has been born. Alright, well, you thought wrong. Okay, I'm not a fucking lol cow. I'm a commentary YouTuber. You can shut the fuck up now. If anything, I'm more of Leafy is Here 2.0. Literally, that's all I've ever been described as. And no, I'm not gonna sit here and bully kids off of the internet or fucking be transphobic and racist on Twitter. No. Okay, I'm not doing that. I don't even have Twitter downloaded. I just use it on the web browser. I'm not even gonna lie. As per requested for one of the March videos is a story time of how my sister and my mother cut me off, or I cut them off actually, but the story time of how my sister and my mother turned against me because of an opinion, and I did not want to get involved in drama. So I'm gonna keep this limited as much as possible because personally, like, you know, I know it's bad to like put your business out there, but my lore is insane to the point where it should be like a fucking like a series. It should be made in a fucking YouTube video at that point. So, anywho, let's get right into it. So, basically, long story short, around the last month, my older sister announced her pregnancy. Now, let's throw way back to 2023. My older sister had cut off the family because simply the family is fucked up. Now, if you know, I've been in an abusive situation with my family for as long as I can remember. Probably when they first pulled me out of school. I was homeschooled on and off. So, but that's not really anyone's business. All y'all gotta know is I graduate in 2025 and my education is a lot better than I honestly expected it to be. Like my GPA and shit, so I mean, that's good, I guess. So long story short, my older sister cut off the family in 2023. I already said that, I'm not gonna repeat myself. So I was the only one that was still in contact with her because I simply didn't want to get involved. I didn't want to get involved with the drama. And you may wonder, what happened? Well, both my sister and my father both had accusations against each other. But here's the thing. My sister came out with her story, and then my dad basically said the same thing, but his story was always switching up. So it didn't really, like, correlate at all. And my sister was fully willing to go to court and to go and make a police report. My father wasn't. So, what does that tell you? But I don't want to consistently blame my father in case if he didn't really do anything, although he does do a lot of shit. He, you know, every time I tell him all of the shit that he did to me, he calls me a liar, but there's proof on it, so I mean, whatever. Anywho, moving forward to that, when this had happened, I had just said, I don't believe either of them. And I want to continue to have my relationship with my sister, and everyone should respect that. Because when my oldest sister, the firstborn, when she had talked shit to my father about me because of a comment that I had made, I don't even remember, I was like 11, she was so quick to discriminate me, call me autistic. I've been tested 3 times, I'm not. I may have BPD, we're still looking into that, again, as I said, but my mental health and my business is not anyone else's business. But I will tell you, that's most likely the only thing I probably got is either some form of personality or bipolar disorder. Let me move forward to that, though. So, I continued to have a relationship with my older sister. So, recently, she had announced her pregnancy with her second born kid, or her second child, I guess you could say, who is a boy. She announced it on Facebook. I knew, I think for a while, like for quite a few months, but I don't really necessarily tell people's business, so I just, you know, I didn't say nothing. Like, when I say I didn't say nothing, I didn't say a damn thing. So, she announces it on her Facebook, and she is naming the child after my late sister who passed away in 2002. I didn't get to meet her. So initially, when my mom discovered that, she crashed the fuck out because my mom always tries to make something, especially with my older sister, when something happens, she tries to squeeze herself in there to feel entitled to something. When I love when my mother does this shit. She tried to be entitled to posts about me on her Facebook and every year tell me happy birthday, but doesn't even fucking talk to me and blocks me on Facebook every day for no fucking reason with no explanation and no proper reasoning. She's aware of the abuse that she had my father has put me through, and because she had put me through the same abuse, you know, and doesn't give a fuck about her kids, which is why she didn't have custody of the fucking kids. Fuck you, Mom. Oh, Hyper, that's not something you should say. Love thy neighbor. Shut the fuck up! Wait until your mom fucking leaves you for dick. Does not give a fuck about what happens to you. Laughs at you when you tell her about your suicide problems. when you're homeless and she gets an apartment after getting evicted because of her dog issue, when you ask her to move in, you'll help her with rent, she fucks you over and you're still homeless. And when you were 9 years old, threatened to put you up for adoption and didn't act like a fucking mom because she wanted to be a cokehead fucking whore, then you can start talking shit. So fuck you. Anyways, so she crashed out, tried to squeeze herself in self-entitlement, and was like, she's doing it. She's naming her unborn child after my dead child because she wants to distress me. Bitch, be so fucking for real. It's a name. So many kids have that name. Second of all, a name is not copyrighted, and my older sister was not intending to put anyone in any distress. My mom threatened to sue her. That was the funniest part. This dumb bitch threatened to sue her. I fucking laughed. Why are we suing? Why are we doing that? Why? Oh, well, she didn't like her little sister. Okay, excuse me? So why, like, she was 4 years old. Nobody it's sibling rivalry. Are you dumb? What the fuck? There's nothing wrong with naming someone after someone, depending on the situation, but in this form of situation, I truly do believe it's for the legacy of my sister who didn't even get to live her life. She died at 2 years old. Now, to blow a fit and to have no substantial evidence except for the spelling of the name that she's distressing you is fucking crazy. She doesn't even talk to you, nor doesn't want to fucking talk to you. And then after that, I had mentioned that my sister did ask me if I liked the name, and I will say it caught me off guard. I did think it wasn't a great idea at first, knowing how my family is. And then my other sister, now there's older sister. Older sister is the one who's pregnant, and then there's sister, the one who cut me off. Well, I cut her off, which I unblocked her because, you know, she did give me a coffee machine, and I already know what's gonna happen. My dad's gonna try to force her into my life. In reality, he can't actually do that, but, you know, he's gonna do it anyways, because if I put him into jail, he'll, you know, that'll be a fucking tassel. Especially knowing that he's that kind of person that will do anything in his power to make sure I have absolutely nothing without him. Because he just doesn't accept the fact that his youngest is ready for independency. I could have been independent and on my own right now if I got emancipated at 16. But, you know, the court said, sorry, you have no money. Bitch, where the fuck am I getting $200 from? What the fuck? So I deleted the whole fucking clip of the story, and I feel like I need to kill myself. So I don't actually, I'm joking. So I'm gonna go ahead and, like, re-say what I did. If I said it before, I apologize. So, my older sister, now there's a difference. There's sister and then older sister. When I refer to older sister and sister, just know I'm talking about two different sisters. I technically have 4, but I don't consider one of them mine, because she's a fucking bitch. So, 3. 2 alive. 1 passed away. But anywho, so basically, my sister is on the phone threatening to beat my ass when I'm 18, threatening a minor. I almost called the cops that day, but, you know, I didn't want to get my phone shut off because I'm trying to Irish goodbye the bitch. You know, I'm trying to Irish goodbye, you know. If you don't know what Irish goodbying or moving out the Irish way, it's basically like just moving out one day, not saying a damn thing, and just leaving. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Put the definition in there, but I don't remember what it is. It's like where you don't say anything, you just leave. You pack all your shit and you go. You don't even, like, you just tell your landlord. You don't even say anything to anyone. It depends on the situation, though, but I'm gonna move past that. So, my mom crashed out that my sister, you know, my fucking sister, older sister, was naming her child after my deceased sister, who passed away in 2002. Mind you, she didn't even get to live to 3 years old. Now, my older sister had mentioned that this was for her legacy, right? Which I wholeheartedly believe, because why? How is it distressful to name a child, like, to name like a child after your dead sister to get at your mother, even though my older sister doesn't consider her as her mother. How the fuck that even makes sense? Anywho, name's not copyrighted. Get the fuck over it, Brandy. Anywho, so now to mention this also, they like, I don't remember if I mentioned it, but they cut off the she cut off the family completely. So long story short, I know about this, yada yada yada. My older sister had mentioned it to me, yada yada yada, right? You know, we all got into this big fucking argument, and they are all conspiring that I'm siding up with my older sister, and I'm not on any fucking sides at all. So let me just correlate this. After that, my mom like got so like crashed out about it. You guys think I'm bad. My mom crashed out about it so fucking bad, to the fucking point where she found out where my sister lived and apparently what car she drives. Yeah, talk about crazy. So then, let me also mention this. Let me also put into pure mention that my sister and I have a claim that my sister claimed, different sister, my sister claimed that she doesn't want me on her social media. My other sister said, no social media, yada yada yada. So I blocked her off of everything. She'll have her friends go out and screenshot my post. What a fucking weirdo. And let me mind you, this is like the one who fucking repost or screenshotted my post and sent it to my mother and my sister. Moment of silence. Freeloads is a freeloader. She would live in people's basements, rent fucking free. So after that, my mom crashes the fuck out. She's having a whole fucking aneurysm about it. She says, no problem, young lady. And I'm like, thank you, with the red heart, of course. Have to add the cherry on top. My mom blocked me. And I texted her a message like, alright, you block me because I don't want to be involved in your bullshit, but, you know, I think I know your plan, and I think I know what kind of plan she was trying to gimmick, you know, the gimmick that she was trying to play. So my mom thought that after I'm 18, you know, because I was 18 that month, because I just turned 18 last month. So she thought that, oh, if she's 18, well, I don't have to deal with her, I don't have to talk to her, so I'm going to plan something. I'm going to play anarchy, and my youngest daughter is the fucking target. And she thought she hit the very center of it, but missed. Missed tremendously. So I put the target on her and I hit the red core. And I blocked that bitch. And here's also the bonus. My mom pays child support, right? And she didn't pay child support for a few weeks or like a few months or some shit. There's a period where she didn't. And she thought, we all honestly thought that after my 18th birthday, she didn't have to pay anymore. No, they're still charging her for the money that she owes. Karma is a bitch. Stay woke, mom. Anyways, so that's like the lore drop of my very dysfunctional family. And a lot of people think this is like traumatizing or whatever, but honestly, I don't think it is. I personally am not like that fucked up about it. Like, I'm a little messed up, like things don't seem like, you know, it's like, I think like the way that my family acts is normal, but I know it's not. Like, it's not, you know, like when I see like different households, I'm like, damn, this is weird. That's honestly the only thing. But honestly, yeah, that's the lore drop that you guys got. So I'm not too sure what I like missed out. I might have fucked up this entire video, but I don't even give a fuck anymore. So anyways, that's about it. See ya.